Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to take a look over another Transformers Studio Series for you guys, but this time I'm going to take a look over from the Gamer Edition line. Okay, I know some of you guys are going to ask me in the comment section, why the hell I haven't been reviewing any Gamer Edition figures? Well, there's some figures I would like to get, but I gotta focus on getting the one I need to get the most for my collection. Mostly just focusing on the combiners and the Prime, but yeah. Anyways, the one Gamer Edition figure I'm going to take a look over is one of the ACOS figures, and the one I'm going to take a look over is this right here. So the one I'm going to take a look over is the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition, and this one we have here is Deluxe Class Devastation Optimus Prime. Now before I continue on, I need you guys to do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So, this figure, I got it at the Walmart website. Same thing, I order a Skydive, which I'm still waiting for it. And yeah. So, I know some people are probably going to ask me in the comment section, why the hell I bought this figure? I kind of lost a bet with Lord Starscream. Long story short, I bought this figure. And plus, you keep telling me that I have to get this figure because it looks pretty cool. And yes, it does look pretty cool, but I wasn't even planning to get it, but bet is a bet. So, yeah. So here's what the package style is going to look like right here. You can see the front of the packaging, you can see has Optimus Prime in his truck and robot mode right here. Pretty cool. Transformed to 21 step. And yes, this is from the Transformers Devastation video game, and I actually never played this game before. I was planning to get it on Steam, but unfortunately it's not on the Steam store anymore, so yeah. So on the side of the packaging right here, you can see Devastation Optimus Prime artwork right here with the Devastation look on the side. Nothing on the top, minus to have the name of it right here. Nothing on the bottom. On the other side, have the artwork right here. And the back of the packaging is showing off everything right here, and you can see the video game model of Optimus Prime right here, which actually looks pretty cool. So yeah. So, let's move these out of the way and show you guys the accessories that he comes with. I'm gonna fix the lining of this right here. There we go. So, Optimus comes with, let's see, 4 accessories. He comes with his Energon X right here, which is cast in black, but painted in this yellowy orange plastic right here. And it does have like this swoosh effect right here. Even though it's made of a solid plastic that you can see right here. There's a tab right here to store it in the robot or vehicle mode. And there's a peg right there. He comes with the smokestacks right here, cast in this creamy white. And lastly but not least, the Matrix of Leadership right here, also cast in creamy white. So yeah. And here it is, Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. But wait! There's something missing that we need to do. Yes, the smokestacks. By the way, the Matrix is actually stored in the figure, so most people are probably going to be wondering, where's the Matrix? It's stored in here on the figure, so yeah. And I'll show you that in a little bit. The first thing to do, we're going to put in the smokestacks in there, like so. And let's just angle the camera. So there we go. Now, so here it is, Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is representing a flat-nosed truck. And this is the good-looking vehicle mode. Well, somewhat. I want to leave the complaints up after showing you the sculpting and detailing of the vehicle mode, but I actually want to rip this thing apart. The vehicle mode is actually one of the weakest in this figure because, well, one, you have the feet exposed right there. That's the one part. 2, head is right here. Same thing with the rest. Same thing with the part of the chest right there. 3, this, you can see the blue on it right here. And 4, there's a gap right there. So vehicle mode is actually one of the most weakest in this figure. So yeah, but the paint that is sculpted in detail in this figure looks pretty cool. The red, the blue, and the white on it looks so pretty cool. And it does have the cel shaded look on the window. Now, most people in the comment section are probably going to ask me in the comments, am I going to try to custom paint this one to give it more video game show accurate? That's the other problem. Probably not, because I don't know how to do cell shaded painting. I see some other YouTubers do that with the other figures on Marvel Legends. I think they did the same thing with Star Wars and DC Multiverse figures. But for Transformers, that's out of my league, and I don't think I maybe would try to custom paint this figure, so yeah. Now, he does roll pretty well. I want to mention one thing. He is actually somewhat solid for the vehicle mode. And I said somewhat solid because I still feel like he's gonna, like, if I move around something, it starts, popping off, but there's nothing wrong with this vehicle mode, minus, of course, this right here. The trail hitch right here is over there, and I don't have one of the other trail hitch for Optimus Prime, but if you do have, like, one of the 86 trail hitch or the Earthrise figure, you could put it in right here, and there you go, that's it. He does have the Autobot symbol right here, which is actually pretty nice. I wish the windows right here was painted. And yeah, it does missing a lot of paint for this figure to give him more video game show accurate. But like I said, I won't able to custom paint this one. Now, he does have some weapon storage right here because there's a slot right there that go into that tab right here. Which I know the weapon storage for the Energon X is not that great, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Now, for the Matrix, you open up the chest of Optimus, which I was saving for later on, but you can see right here, the inside right there. Looks pretty cool in the detail right there. You just put the Matrix in here. I'm going to double check to see if I put it right. Yep. You just put in the Matrix right here, and it starts pretty good. And that pretty much that's it for the vehicle mode. There's nothing much of it to say about it. Minus the feet exposed, and yeah, that's pretty much that's it. Okay, now for the transformation. Jeez. I'm just gonna say one thing. The instruction is still stupid because Hasbro didn't make any sense. So, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So, first thing to do is by removing the Energon X. You can leave the smokestacks in here, but if you want to remove it, go right ahead. But I'm just going to leave it in here. So first thing to do is just come to the front and bring this down, I think. Bring this down like that. Just a little bit. If you can able to. You want to bring out his arms like that. Same for the other side right here. Bring the arms like this, like you do with the original toy. Which, by the way, there's a tab right there to go into these slots right there. That is connected in right here. And it's actually pretty cool. Now, next thing to do is by disconnecting this part, I think. Hold on a minute. I gotta make sure I don't fuck anything over. Let's bring the head up just a little bit. Because you wanted to do is let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Flip these up a little bit. And you want to have this on an angle just for a little bit. Because you want to... I'm trying to do is trying to spin this motherfucker around. Oh yeah. Disconnect these. Right here. Fuck's sakes. Disconnect these. And you want to split this right here to bring the legs down. Then you want to spin this around. Now bring the chest back like this. Now bring these sides forward so the light gray area you guys can see can show off. There's a tab here. We'll go into this slot right there. Like that. Move the arms out of the way so make sure you have some clearance. Now bring the head back like that. Spin the head facing forward, and you just fold the front part of the wheels like that, to making sure it's nice and good. For the legs, flip the tires like that, fold down the trailer hitch, bring the panel down. Same on the other side. like so. Bring out the feet, like that. Now, lastly for the arms, straighten them out, the hands, straighten down the arms. Make sure you have everything nice and perfectly well. And there you have Devastation Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and his raw mode. I don't know why I say vehicle mode. Yeah, like I said, the transformation for the instruction was a pain in the ass, and yeah, just be prepared for losing your mind during this. And yeah, and just by looking at it, it's almost looked like an actual G1 cartoon variant of this figure right here, instead of like a video game version of this character. Oop, I forgot to fold it all the way right here. Sorry about that. But anyways, like I said, it does look pretty cool. I don't know, I got the tires in here right. I think I did. Now, the only problem with this figure has is you have a vehicle cable in the back of the figure, which is kind of sucks. And I feel like this figure looks a bit crooked. Because I thought he was going to, you know, straighten out, but I feel like he's a bit crooked on the body, and I don't know, it's the same thing with all the other figures of this one right here. Now, head sculpt, by the way, does look pretty cool, and I think you can put in, comparing this one with the 86 Devastator, I think he's actually skilled very good on it, and to recreate some of the scenes from the video game, and yeah. So, articulation-wise, head is on a swivel, so it does go for 360 degrees right here, no up and down, no pivot side to side, so that kind of sucks. Arms can go for 360 degrees, the shoulder can move forward and backward right here, but that didn't part of the transformation. Swivel the forearms right here, well, the bicep, 90 degree bend right here, wrist only can go side to side, so that kind of sucks right here. You do have the waist joint right here, but since the tire is in the way, you barely get anything, so yeah. Legs can go forward, back that far, does go in and out. You actually have a thigh swivel right here, and this part right there that's connected to the knee, which it is a bit stiff, to be honest with you. 90 degree bend right there, and a full pivot right here, 90 degrees. So you get somewhat of a good decent pulsability of this figure right here. Sadly, no, sadly he does not have an ion cannon. His ion blaster, before anyone's going to ask me in the comment section, so sorry about that. For the Energon Axe, for weapon storage, you can store it at the back right here. Well, you know, it can go like this, which is kind of dumb. But you can plug it into the hands right here, which it is a bit of a pain to deal with because I forgot to sand it down a little bit on the peg, but just plug it in right here, and there you go. Well, this figure is still great, but this is still a pain in the ass. And I have no words to say it, so yeah. So I'm gonna give it the final pose and give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. Wait, before I actually do the final pose, yes, you can actually still have Prime holding the Matrix, which you can still open it up in robot mode also. Which, getting in and out is a bitch to deal with, but if you have any pliers or tweezers, not just tweezers, there you go. But you can hold his Matrix. There's an actual slot right there, and to go in these right here. I was trying to do posing of that, is hard to do. Oh, I guess you could put it like that. Still hard to do. There you go. You can see he's holding the Matrix like this. Because on the packaging right here is showing off like this. Oh, he has the hands bending. Well, I did it like this, so yeah. Alright, now I'll give him the final pose, so I'll be right back. There we go. So if you guys still love Optimus Prime, or if you actually love the video game of Transformers Devastation, this is the figure for you, or if you just want to complete all the Studio Series figure, well, like I said, this is the figure for you. Just be prepared for the issue with this figure, so yeah. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here because I am extremely tired, so I'm going to go lay back. So have fun, stay safe, as I'm always, I'm out.